I'm Chef Frank, this is Protocooks, and today we're making Salsa Ranchera. So I spent most of my cooking career in Manhattan, and I worked with a lot of people from Puebla in Mexico, and that's where I got this recipe from. They taught me how to do this. Everyone had a different version, and this is my version of those recipes that I learned throughout the years. For my Salsa Ranchera, this is what you're gonna need: limes, cilantro, garlic, red onion, tomatoes, and chipotles and adobo. One of the ingredients I want to highlight here are chipotles and adobo. These are smoked jalapenos in a sauce, and I think that these are necessary for this salsa. If you don't like heat, you don't like smoky things, I understand, but for this recipe, you gotta have them. One thing I love about this salsa is it's super easy to make. I have my garlic in the paper. That goes in my bowl. I have my tomatoes. Just make sure there's no stems on the tomatoes. Those go into my bowl. And then I have my red onion. I'm just gonna take off the skin, because this is paper and it's not good. And this is a big onion, so I think I'm just gonna use about half, and that goes into my bowl. And then we go over to the grill. I have my grill preheated. It is super hot, and this is what we have to do. I'm gonna take my vegetables and I'm gonna put them directly on the grill. No oil, just on the grill, and I'm gonna get them charred really nice. And at this point, I have everything on the grill. I have a bowl ready to go for when everything comes off. I'm gonna close the lid and let it get really hot. I wanna see some burning and charring on the outside of these vegetables. All right, my vegetables are starting to char, and that's what I'm looking for. Nice, dark char. You don't really want them burnt. I might have said burnt earlier, but char is more apt. So that's a nice charred piece of garlic. That goes into my bowl. My onions are starting to split, that's fine. Just spread them out. My tomatoes are starting to get grill marks, that's what I want. Nice and charred. All right, this is looking pretty good. Let's just throw everything in the bowl. We're gonna take the skin off the garlic, but not off of the tomatoes. Get those nice tomatoes in there. And let's go blend this up. Don't mind all the wildlife. We're in the country. So all we really have to do now is puree everything up. I'm gonna take my tomatoes, whole tomatoes, all the onions, tomatoes with the skin and everything goes in, right? I'm gonna take my garlic out of the paper, because this paper is not good, but get it all off and throw that in as well. Pops out really nice when it's charred like this. I like a lot of garlic. Some people might argue garlic isn't important to this, but I think it is. I'm gonna take my cilantro, and I'm just using basically a whole bunch. And you'll notice I'm using the stems, and everything goes in. I'm gonna get myself a nice big chipotle with some of that adobo. A nice handful of salt, and then some lime juice. Let's turn it on. Everything in here is hot, so start low and then go high. And then you can start going high. All right, pop your top. Get your Star Wars tasting spoon, see where we're at. Seasoning's good. I'm gonna put a little more lime in. Let's get this into a bowl, get some chips, and give it a real taste. Okay, everyone, it's my favorite time to taste. I have some tortilla chips over here. It's smoky, it's spicy, it's got some nice acidity from that lime juice. Put it on tacos, put it on chilaquiles, you could put this on tamales, whatever you want to put it on. It is absolutely delicious, and I promise you, you're gonna love it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give us a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. We have merch in the description down below. We also have a P.O. box down there. I want to thank my Patreon patrons for supporting us. Thank you so much. And that is my Salsa Ranchera. I'm Chef Frank. This is Protocooks. Have a good one.